Hi guys, it is very hard to report death. It's very hard, but guys, I have a question. If somebody dies and it is you are supposed to tell the other members of the family that one of their family members have died, how do you break the news? How do you break the news? Somebody in the family dies, and let's say that person was in hospital, like the case that I'm discussing. Somebody was in hospital, guys, and admitted, hospitalized, and then they passed on. Now, one member of the family is the one who had gone visiting over lunch hour to see the patient. What they did is they said as a family, we'll divide ourselves in a way that every hour, every visiting hour, there's somebody from the family who goes to see the patient. And then, there's this person who goes over lunch hour, there's this other one who goes at 4, and there's this other one who goes in the morning to take the breakfast, to take tea to the patient. This patient was in a public hospital, and this patient unfortunately passed on. So now what happened is this person who went over lunch hour, the one who went in the morning, found the patient still there but very unwell. And because it has been that way for the past 1 week, they still had hope. And in the morning, you are not given more time to stay with the patient, because that is the time the nurses are coming round, the doctors are coming round to see how the patients slept, spent the night. And then after that, you just give him the breakfast, or give them the breakfast, and then you are asked out by the nurses because they are cleaning, the doctors are coming round, and you wait until lunch hour when it's the visiting hour. It's in a public hospital. And guys, now what happened is that person who went in the morning left without any report, any good or bad report. But now the person who went over lunch hour has found the person's bed empty. You know, when you are entering, you enter the ward and you are like heading to the bed that you usually visit, because never, in many cases, they don't change the patient's bed. You are in that bed until you are either released, discharged, or transferred to another hospital, or maybe if you pass on, these things happen anyway. So guys, hey, let me tell you guys, this person visited and found an empty bed. And on reaching the bed, and seeing the empty bed, this person has to, you get that feeling, death is very bad. There's a feeling that comes to you that tells you that everything is not okay. You have a feeling in you that everything is not okay. And you proceed still to the bed. Then you reach there and you see the neighbors look at you. The ones that are in other beds, the patients, they look at you, and their visitors also look at you. And by that time, you are confused. You don't know who to ask. So what you do is you say hi to them maybe, and then you proceed to look for the nurse to ask them what happened to the patient that was in that bed. But before you even reach the nurse, one of the patients talk to you, because all this time that you have been visiting your patient, you have been finding that other patient there, and you say hi. Sometimes you share as during the visiting hours. So one of the patients speak to you, and they tell you, "Oh, how are you?" And you say, "Okay, today I'm fine, but where is he?" Oh, then that patient, the patient just brings the news to you and tells you, "Oh, that particular patient, you are patient." No, they say, "You are patient." That person has gone to be with the Lord. And you are like, what? You guys, news is broken in a very bad way to you now, you who has gone visiting, in a very bad way. Because they should wait. They should tell you, please go and see the nurse, please go and see the doctor, so that the doctor breaks the news to you. But now it is the patient. That one went to be with the Lord last night. Ooh, or after the morning visit. or this and that hour, you are just told in a very bad way. And guys, hey, let me tell you, it's very bad news to be broken to you. And then now why I'm doing this video is because you now the member, you have to break the news to your family members, you who has been told this. So immediately you are told that, you go out screaming, or sometimes you're able to contain yourself. It depends on what kind of a person you are. In this case, I'm being told this person screamed all the way, and the nurses had to come and speak to her, and they confirmed, yes, that this person went to be with the Lord. But now it is them that it is her who took the phone and started calling the members of the family. And do you know, guys, as much as we are the bereaved, you know, there's a way we should also break news to our other members of the family. So this person calls the mother. It is the dad that was sick, and they calls the mother immediately. Mom, dad has died. You know, that is not the way to break news of death. That is not the way. It is not the way to break news of death. Then hangs up immediately and calls the other sister. Dad has died. Calls another one. Dad has died. Let me tell you, it is not the way to break news. That is very bad way of breaking news. I think as much as things happen, things of death are not easy. You should get to know how to break such news. Get to know how to break such news and break them in a clever way. Tell somebody this and that person has passed on, and in a very clever way. I think there is a way you can. I've heard of people that have been even asked to come home, and they having had a patient, and then they ask, immediately, why? And they just come because they are not feeling very well. I think you should come, so we think of how we can transfer them to another hospital, because you can kill somebody. And then that's a very good way of breaking news to somebody, because this person will go knowing there's still hope. But when you break somebody news in a way, they have died, and you are screaming and crying, okay, fine. It is very bad to lose somebody, but there should be a way of breaking news. There should be a way of breaking news, and I'm thinking it is not proper to just like that. So this person was told that this person has died, and now she collapsed, and that is why I'm doing this video. She collapsed. It was the husband who had died, and this is a daughter who was breaking the news to the mother. Instead of breaking the news in a good way, she told the mother, Mama, dad has died. And the mother was, she had to be taken now again to hospital. She had to be taken to hospital. Now, why do you want 2 cases of death in a family? Or why do you want somebody else hospitalized with a heart attack or whatever? I don't know what disease that is supposed to be. That one that you just get so, an attack, and you fall sick. You can even lose another person. So guys, there's a way to break the news of death. And guys, please don't just break news in a very bad way. Think about the way you can bring up a story, and then you end up telling somebody something. Guys, please like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.